Washington Huskies wrapped up their last practice here at Husky Stadium, and all that's left is obviously the packing and getting ready for the trip to Houston. Reminder, tomorrow, Friday, 1 p.m., there's a send-off, so all y'all can get out there and wave, and cheer the team on as they make their way. But here's some video from Jalen Polk, Elijah Jackson, and Alfonso Tuputela.
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to play with him, but I got to play with him here. My freshman year was his last year here.
Okay.
So that was really cool for me because I remember coming to a Fred away game his senior year, my 8th grade year, just watching him play for the first time. It was surreal. So
what are you hearing from your friends, your family back in Federal Way about just
be able
last week and this week?
They're just proud, man. Just be able to see, one of their students, friend, like whatever I was to them, to be able to be in this position with my team. They're just happy for me, sending love, and letting me know that they're back home supporting me, rooting for me, whatever it may be. So it's always love, man.
How close did you get to playing for a state championship? Did you get?
First, the Pac-12 in all my years of sports was my first championship ever.
It was?
Yes. And
even
so,
in youth?
Even from the moment I started playing sports.
Okay.
And then first semis, and then even in this position is my first time. So that's why I say it's a blessing because I never played in a big stage.
Well, how much are you cherishing just this whole journey because you've never
I'm taking it
seen
all in, man. That Pac-12 was a real hit for me just because it was my first one. So being able to win that was very huge, and then obviously continuing on the journey. So that's what it is, just taking it step by step right now.
What's been the coaching up process? Just to tag on, what's been the coaching up process from the coaches to get you guys ready for the Pac-12 semifinal and now here?
I think just being able to trust in us as players because we have a veteran team, and the guys that are vets been together for a while since Coach Pete era. So I think the relationships that we built and being able to stay true to what the schemes and the trust they give us, I think that's the biggest part for us.
How important was connecting, making the trust early on in August?
In August?
Yeah, I mean when you guys started
fall camp. Very huge. We already had 1 year under our belt with the coaches, and so it was just another time to rally it up. And then once we got into flow, it was nonstop after that.
Difference than Texas.
Yep.
Do you feel that way in this way? What's a different game plan for you guys?
I mean, yeah, Texas throughout the years have shown that they're a tough physical team, and so for us, honestly, it's just another game where we get opportunity to go against that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we line up, go against each other. That's what people want to see. That's what we work for. So we just leave it to the game to handle that. But I think for us, we're not going to make it more than what it is. We just continue on focusing ourselves what we have to do and just go out there and let our hearts play.
How important is pre-snap and not getting, fall into whatever pre-snap stuff they do and staying disciplined with eyes in the back for you?
Yeah. So they do a lot of shifts, trades, motions, kind of similar to Texas, but they do, I think, a lot more, and that's the biggest thing for us. Always been the biggest thing for us throughout the season, just having good eyes, be able to communicate, getting everyone on the same page, because all it takes is one person to not do that, and that's the difference between an explosive play. So I think that's a big thing for us.
And then is the importance of that, knowing where the play is going to end? I mean, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to everything, you see the eye candy going this way, knowing what you study the film and knowing that it's finally going to go there. How important is that?
I mean, like, you're never going to know truly what they're going to run. All you can do is prepare the best you can. So you probably, luck comes with that. So say you call out a play you think is going to go here, and if it happens, then that's good. You prepare for that. But I think the biggest thing is staying true to your eyes, staying true to your responsibility, because at the end of the day, luck will find you if you do your job right.
Thanks.
How much was all the preparation?
Oh yeah. That mindset. Whatever it is, I'm ready. If that's good or bad, or a lot of times you always want things to work out in your favor. But for me,
just the opportunity that God's given me has been good. I feel like Coach Juice, the whole coaching staff, Coach DeBoer, and also my teammates have done a good job of helping me develop as a player and a man. And I feel like we all feed off each other, so it's definitely been a great experience.
What was going through your mind on that last play against Texas when the ball's in the air?
I feel like you're in the moment now, so it just you fall back on your level of training. You don't rise to the occasion, you fall back to the level of your training. So I feel like we prepared the situational football. Coach Juice did a good job of Coach Juice and Chuck Merrill did a good job of just getting us ready for different situations, 2-minute drills, finish the end of the game and things like that, and little tendencies that they might do. Like we knew that he was a big fourth down, third down threat, so we kind of certain things like that.
What is a different challenge here that Michigan presents as opposed to Texas in their passing game in particular?
I feel like they're both good, two good teams, two good receivers. I feel like the tendencies might be a little different how they orchestrate their offense. Not a lot of hurry up and tempo, a lot more huddle. So we'll get, but it's a lot of. I feel like now this deep into the season, we've seen a lot. So it's a little bit of here, a little bit of here. We've seen it all. So I feel like they do a good job of, motioning and shifting. But I feel like we're going to be locked in, and Coach Juice, Coach Murrell, coaching staff have us locked in.
How important is being disciplined in pre-snap?
It's very important. You can a lot. You can understand a lot about what they might do pre-snap. So pre-snap is a lot. This down and distance, who's lined up where the quarterback, is he under center, are they pistol, shotgun, a lot of things. So your pre-snap reads are like your preview. So you're just not out there playing every route, trying to play blind, you know what I mean, things like that.
All year long, what is won games, even coming down to the last minute or close games? I think it's 10 in a row. It's within a touchdown or something like that. Again, here you are, one more. I mean, you're probably expected to go down a wire again. It's a championship game. The mindset of this team doing that has been amazing all year. Can you comment on that a little bit?
I feel like it's just a family aspect. Everybody leans on each other. Everybody, I made the last play of the game, but it wasn't me necessarily. God helped me, and also my teammates. A good pressure from the line. Everybody was where they're supposed to be. And pressure's a privilege. That's all I like to say. So every one of my teammates, Jabbar Muhammad, Thaddeus Dixon, they wish they were in my position. You know what I mean? Because everybody feeds off that. Everybody wants to be in that pressure moment. So I got the opportunity. I got the privilege to be there. But I know each one of my brothers would have wanted it. You know what I mean? They would have wanted the game on their shoulders. So I appreciate them for that.
Elijah, when you lifted up on that play, the timing that you lifted up on that deflection, can you talk through why you jumped when you jumped and just how all that ended up working out?
Our coverage, I saw the ball the whole time. So just playing basketball with my friends in the IMA, every little thing translates. You know what I mean? I knew from the previous play he likes to jump and turn inside. So, and I knew the quarterback would try to float up because of the pressure that was coming. So, I knew he couldn't really get anything quick off. So, I took the opportunity.
What have the last couple days been like since making that play and sort of the reaction that everyone's had to that play?
It was cool for a day, but then we have a next. You know what I mean? People remember what you do, not what you did. So this play doesn't matter. The play and all that doesn't matter anymore. This game doesn't matter. We're focused on Michigan. So none of that. It was cool for a day, but we have a 24-hour rule. So after that, it's all done.
Okay, so within that day, what was the coolest thing that happened in that day? Coolest part of that day?
I think the coolest part was just, being there for my team. You know what I mean? When my team needed me, I showed up. I feel like that's really important because they've been showing up all year for me. You know what I mean? When everybody feeds off each other, everybody shows up when the offense is down, the defense shows up. When the defense is down, the offense shows up. So I feel like just me having the opportunity to be there for my brothers felt very, very important to me.
Follow his footsteps and let him guide me, through everything. And, he's been able to pull me through the worst and get me to the best. So, just continue to keep my faith so high and, keep working hard and keep it moving.
JP, sorry. Have you ever played a game in Houston just with the proximity?
Nah, first time.
What's the JP cheering section going to be like for that one? Much easier trip.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of family coming from Lufkin. Only an hour, 45, 50-minute drive. I got a lot of friends and family in Houston as well. So I'm looking forward to a packed house, a lot of support.
When there is that much support and it is so close to home, do you try to kind of block that out? Are you responding to texts this week, or like what's your approach when there is that much attention on you?
I mean, yeah, of course. A lot of people hit me up, supporting and giving the good looks and the text that's just checking up. But I feel like just keeping the main thing, blocking out the outside noise. Don't listen to it too much. Just stay focused and just understanding. I got a lot of people, a lot of family that's out there that's gonna be supporting and watching. And I think for me, my biggest thing is just making sure I put on the show for them. They take out their time, and the whole Husky Nation just take out their time to come and support us. And I'll be wrong to not be going out there and doing what I'm supposed to do to make it happen.
I'm sure you guys had a good celebration in New Orleans after that game. Was it a pretty quick turnaround and got on the flight the next morning?
Oh yeah, we got up right right up the next morning. I got our bags back, had a team meeting, and we all left and got on the flight.
I gotta ask, who's Jennifer?
Jennifer is my lovely mother, hard worker, makes sacrifices for, our family and for, me to be able to be where I'm at today. I love her to death, and, she raised me to be, who I am today. And, I really appreciate everything that, she's been able to do for me and for me to be able to do the things that I'm doing now.
She obviously taught you about sacrifice and trust, right, between you and her, but how did that carry over to the team in terms of sacrifice and trust and get you guys to where you're at today?
When you think about sacrifices, man, I just remember my mom going to work in multiple jobs, and in order for, me and my little sister to have food on the table, clothes on our backs and stuff like that. So, when I think about sacrifices with this team, just going out there, and giving my best, giving them my best, going up and making certain catches that, a lot of people, are scared to go make, just jumping in the air, putting your body on the line, in between the lines and just going to war for your brothers. And, with that comes trust. So whenever you look to the person next to you, you know that, they're going to do everything they can in order to make it happen.
All right, so there you go. 3 players just talking about, the process that got them here, and then what's next in terms of where do they go from here as they prepare for Monday's national championship game with the Michigan Wolverines in Houston. And it's, it's going to be fireworks, the offense and the defense. Can the Michigan Wolverines defense stop the high-powered, high-octane Michael Penix and Washington offense? And then you're going to flip the script. Can the Washington defense stop the Michigan Wolverines offense? From Husky Stadium, I'm Osvita Maria for the CascadiaSports.net.